I am going to give you a short tutorial about how to cite your resources for your accomplishment paper. And so I am on the link that I have given you there on our website, the Purdue Online Writing Lab, and this is a very, very good resource to help you with APA, which is what all education uses for citations. So I'm just on their website. The majority of what you will use in your accomplishment paper will be electronic sources, because most of them are websites or blogs or something. So we're going to go to that. And then you'll notice all the way down there's a whole lot of different things, but the one that you will use primarily is the non-periodical web document, web page, or report. And so it gives you an example right here of the information that you need when you're citing your resource. So you need the author's names, the date of publication, the title of the document, and then the web address where you got the information from. So I'm going to go through one for you that you might be using in your paper. The first article we read about visual literacy. So I have this web page open in one window. I have my accomplishment paper here that I'm going to cut and paste on, and then I'm going to have my article. So this is just the first article you guys read. So here's where I will find all of my information. So the first thing I need to find is my author. Well, here it is right here. And of course it's a weird name, so I can't pronounce it. Diane Schaffhauser, maybe. So I'm going to go to my Purdue, and it says I need to do author, comma, and then their initials. So over here on my accomplishment paper, I'm going to do S-C-H-A-F-F-H. Okay, so that's her name, and then it's Diane, so I do D, period, space, space, and then the next thing that I need, I don't have another author, so I need the date of publication. So back over here on my article, the date right here, 12/19/12. And so whenever there is a month and a date, you do need to have that. So back over here on my accomplishment paper, I'm going to do 2012, comma, December 19, close parentheses, and then a period and 2 spaces. Okay, back over to Al. I now need the title of the document. And it's italicized. So in their examples, they always give you exactly how you're supposed to do it. So title of the document, and if you'll notice, there's only the first letter of the first word is capitalized. If you have a colon in the middle, you capitalize the next one as well. And ours has that one, so I'll show you how to do that. So go back over now to our title, and it's called Picture Perfect Teaching to Visual Literacy, and this colon is what I was talking about. So Picture Perfect, back over on my document, Picture Perfect, no capitalizing on perfect, colon, and then I will capitalize the very first word after the colon. So it's teaching to visual literacy, okay? So pay attention to that. And then back over on my Al at Purdue, I have, after my title of my document, I have a period, and then retrieved from, and then the address. So period after that, and then retrieved from, now I just need the web address. Oh, sorry, over here. And so it's just up there. Copy and paste. And that's it. If you'll notice on here, there's not even a period at the end of the web address. And so just make sure and follow all the little dots and spaces and all that. I'm not going to be very particular about that, but I do want you to get in the habit of doing it, because you will do it as a lot as a student. Also, if you cannot find a date on websites, which is very normal, then you put in period D period for no date right here under the date of publication. Okay, so just be knowledgeable about that. Now the next thing that you do need to do is how do you now cite this in your paper? So now I have my document cited here, or my website, my article, and also it needs to be in alphabetical order, so I'm going to take it off right here and put it there to alphabetize. And if you'll notice, you do also need to indent. That's not really a big deal, but and your links are going to mess you up, so usually I just remove the link and then I will put a space in here somewhere so it won't be on so many different lines, and then you kind of have to play with it. If you don't get to the, it's not going to be that big of a deal if you don't get everything, little thing right. Remove that there. And so now remember, I forgot this, you need to go to the title of your document and actually italicize it. And some of mine up here are not italicized, and that is not correct. So anyway, I will go and fix that. This one. Okay. Sorry to get sidetracked. The last thing I want to show you is how to actually cite it within your paper. So back on that Al at Purdue Writing Lab site, if you'll go to in-text citations, the basics, this will tell you exactly how you need to do it. So if in a sentence you're going to say, according to whoever, you put the last name of the person or persons, if there's more than one, and you put the date in parentheses. Okay? So if within my paper I'm going to quote this or even refer to it, I'm going to put Schaffhauser and then the date, and you only need the year. Okay? If you're going to actually do it at the end of a sentence, you do it a little bit differently. If you say, according to this article, and you don't actually say the name, you can go like this. Okay, so there's a couple of different ways, but just make sure it has the author's last name and the date, and just do it as closely as you can to the correct way. And this is just something you'll have to practice. So, and that's it.